cooked up something, maybe a little waggish. Let's get you. See, maybe he's cooked.
Coach searching for his first win. A new day has dawned, and
At Tennessee, maybe he's cooked up something, maybe a little waggish. You got to start with a little wagon before you get to be the chuck wagon. For Sean Salisbury, Tom Jackson, I'm Chris Berman, circling our way towards Jacksonville.
Thank you, Chris. We're at Alltel Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida for an AFC battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. For stars like Mark Brunell and Jimmy Smith, the pressure is on with so many of their high-profile teammates on the injury list. They have to carry the load.
Welcome to Jacksonville. Jungle, baby.
Bell back in the pocket. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
We're definitely facing a lot of adversity with the loss of Tony Baselli and Fred Taylor.
Brunell's at the 5. Brunell's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Although we've had adversity, we can't give up. We got to keep fighting. What's important is how we can motivate our teammates to focus, to concentrate, to execute on game day, no matter what happens.
Whenever there's a chance to make a play, you make a big play.
Looking left, turns and throws. It is caught. Jimmy Smith, touchdown.
As a quarterback, you're always telling guys to stay positive.
He's got a receiver. It's caught. Jimmy Smith, touchdown.
The pressure's going to be on the veteran guys. It's going to be on Mark Brunell. It's going to be on myself. In our minds, we think that we're the best, and we like to showcase that any chance we get.
More than 65,000 here in Jacksonville on a beautiful October night for the Bills and the Jaguars. Good evening, everybody. I'm Mike Patrick. It's great to have you with us. Tonight, a pair of injured teams with vastly different reasons to want to win this ball game. The Bills want one because they don't have one. It's an 0-4 start for a team with a new coach, new systems, and a lot of young players. The Jacksonville Jaguars need a victory to stay near the top of the AFC Central standings. They won 2 straight games impressively. They've lost 2 disappointingly. And, Joe, I know the Jaguars have an awful lot of injured players, but if you got Mark Brunell and Jimmy Smith, you still got a shot.
well, you do have a shot, but you need to run the football, and that's really what they've struggled with. Stacey Mack hasn't lived up to what you might expect out of a Fred Taylor. Who would? And Mark Brunell, he's been beat up as well. He took an unbelievably vicious hit in the Browns game a few weeks ago. It knocked him out of that football game. Last week against Seattle, he still wasn't right. He just didn't throw the football the way he knows how to do it. He's going to have to get it done tonight because Keenan McCardell and Jimmy Smith, his All-Pro, are going to get their opportunities to make plays, Paul. Now, you got Pro Bowl receivers. You have to get them the football.
And the Buffalo Bills have an All-Pro wide receiver in Eric Moulds, and Eric Moulds is frustrated. And the reason he's frustrated is because they're not getting him the ball. Quarterback Rob Johnson has started 23 games. In those 23 games, he's been knocked out of it 10 times. One of the reasons he's been knocked out, he stays in the pocket and holds the ball too long. I asked a couple of the Jaguars defensive guys, do you notice that Rob Johnson holds the ball very long? And both of them looked at me and just laughed. Tonight, they're going to bring the house. It could be a very good night for Rob Johnson, or it could be a very short night for Rob Johnson.
All right, thank you, Paul. Jacksonville wide receiver Jimmy Smith knows what it takes to be an All-Pro, and now he knows what it takes to overcome 3 major surgeries and play again.
Determination, the will to want to get back on the football field and play for my teammates, be there for my teammates throughout the season.
nightlife. Be smart. Drink responsibly.
Think you've seen all of Basic Instinct? Think again. Own the Basic Instinct Special Limited Edition DVD packaged in a collectible see-through ice case with sizzling extras like the documentary Blonde Poison and a free limited edition collectible pen.
Nice.
Buy the rated or the unrated version that contains hot footage the director was forced to cut.
You like it too much?
Also available, the Total Recall Special Edition DVD includes a rare audio commentary with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Basic Instinct Total Recall Special Limited Edition. Buy them today.
Log on to ESPN's Enhanced TV to win a trip to Hawaii and a chance to call a play at the Pro Bowl. To find out more, go to ESPN.com or NFL.com and play now.
Welcome back to Jacksonville. The Bills and the Jaguars coming up. In 1993, Jimmy Smith nearly died from the complications of appendicitis and abdominal surgery. This spring, the scar tissue from that became a problem, and Smith had to endure 3 abdominal surgeries and a loss of 25 pounds. Susie Culber, I have never heard of a player going through that much and coming back to play at a Pro Bowl level.
And how about this, Mike? In the opener, 8 catches, 126 yards, 2 TDs, 22 more catches since. How have you become such a specialist in overcoming adversity? I mean, your whole career.
Well, you know, football has always been a lifelong dream for me. I take great pride in putting on this jersey and playing in front of all these fans. So that was motivation enough to rehab and try to come back as quickly as I did.
Some players complain about double teams. We know with Fred Taylor out, you're constantly doubled. How do you still manage to be so productive?
Well, I know that a lot of players on this team depend on me to make plays, and I'm a big playmaker when number 28 is out of the lineup. So, you know, I love having that pressure. And, you know, we take pressure, we take pride in our passing game. So whatever it takes to win a ball game, we'll do it.
Leaner than ever, now 5% body fat. Very impressive. Good luck tonight. Back to you, Mike.
Thank you, Susie. His teammates have always had great respect for Jimmy Smith. Now that level has reached an all-time high. Back to the kickoff.
Pressure is going to be on the veteran guys. It's going to be on Mark Brunell. It's going to be on myself.
I've been your doctor for 30 years. You still hate the thermometer. Okay, you drink lots of fluids. Take it easy for a day or two. And we need to balance your portfolio. Here's a few long-term bonds I find attractive.
Wouldn't it be great if the person you trust most was your broker?
Let's look at your current allocation.
At Schwab, we give advice that's objective, uncomplicated, and not driven by commission. Call 1-800-7-SCHWAB to set up a consultation to check the health of your portfolio.
And lay off the junk bonds.
ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Welcome back to Jacksonville, a Thursday night special edition on ESPN. The kickoff specialist for the Jaguars, Jim Tarl, the former arena leaguer, is set to go. And Nate Clements, the rookie out of Ohio State, that Coach Greg Williams said is close to breaking one, is back with Avion Black to return the opening kickoff. And we're underway in Jacksonville. Clements from the 8. To the 23.
The Buffalo Bills on offense have got to count on Rob Johnson to get rid of the football. He held it a little bit long in a few games, has taken a beating. He's got to get it out. Travis Henry's going to have to take the pressure off him by running the football. 113 yards against Seattle, a night like that would be much appreciated. And Eric Moulds, he has to make an impact. He cannot be the invisible man in this offense. And I'd look for him to get to Eric in a hurry, too. I think you've got to get him in a ball game right away.
Johnson's rating has fallen to 65 with only 2 scores and 5 interceptions. Play fake, Moulds first play, and caught it in front of the backup cornerback Jason Kraft, starting for the injured Fernando Bryant.
That's always a good way. You've got to get your big play people focused in the game. I know a lot of people don't understand that. If you don't get the ball, even to your stars, they fade away on you, and they don't make the big plays and big catches. This is not an easy catch, and he still makes the play.
Morris is in at running back. He goes into the slot. So does Centers. Empty backfield. Price makes the catch, crosses the 40 to the 41-yard line. T.J. Slaughter, the linebacker, made the stop.
And on defense, Michael, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they got Tony Brackett's back. He has got to generate some pressure on the quarterback. Kevin Hardy kind of turned him loose this year. He's got 4 sacks, but he has to get a couple of sacks tonight. But most importantly, Aaron Beasley, he leads this team. He has more interceptions than anyone on the team, but he's a gambler, and I don't know if you can gamble with Eric Moles.
2nd and a yard. Travis Henry. He's got the first down to the Buffalo 45-yard line and slightly beyond. This is exactly the kind of start the Bills' offense needed.
Well, you're 0-4. First downs are really good to have when you see a football game. And that's really what the Buffalo Bills are looking at. 5.9 yards per carry last week against the Jets. That's the kind of night he could use for Greg Williams.
Pretty tough runner. Usually doesn't go down on the first hit. Then there was Centers right now. Reamer's in motion. Henry off the right side. And stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Eric Westmoreland and Gary Walker were in on the tackle. Westmoreland starting on the right side and Slaughter in the middle for the injured Hardy Nickerson.
Well, the first two first down plays is they go pass. They get a first down and they get 9 yards, Joe, and then they come back with a run. This is the one thing that this football team, Coach Greg Williams, your football team cannot do is get down in 3rd and long situations.
Right now it's 2nd and 10 for Johnson. Play action blitz coming. Johnson got out of it and ran right back into the waiting arms of T.J. Slaughter, who gets his first sack of the season.
I said they're going to bring the house out. T.J. Slaughter is in the middle, replacing Hardy Nickerson. And T.J. Slaughter, the pressure, nobody blocks number 53. Look at T.J. Slaughter. He was up. Rob Johnson comes back in. He misses the tackle on the way through. Right here, he's going to miss it. Look at nobody touches him. That's because Travis Henry had 2 guys to block.
And this is nothing new for Rob Johnson. He's been sacked once every 6.7 dropbacks. That is the worst rate for any quarterback since 1963, and now he has to burn a timeout on 3rd and long. 11:47 to go, scoreless first quarter.
Now this same feeling is available in a car. Introducing the all-new Mazda Protege 5.
Yeah, zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah.
Same feeling. New form.
Hey, Mom.
When they need to get it fast, count on express mail from the U.S. Postal Service.
Hey, want a hug?
The United States Postal Service is everywhere, so you can be anywhere.
College football Saturday. The 2001 Seminoles look to continue their past ACC dominance as they head into Charlottesville. College football Saturday. Florida State, Virginia, 7:45 Saturday on ESPN.
Back to Jacksonville after the Bills have to burn an early timeout and face a 3rd and 20 from their own 36 after the first sack of the ball game. Tom Coughlin trying to get this crowd going. Avion Black is in as a third wide receiver as Johnson will go to the shotgun. Four-man rush. Flags are down. And the play is whistled dead.
We'll go to 3rd and 25 now, Mike.
Ball start, 89 offense, 5 yards, it's still 3rd down.
Jerry Austin in his 20th year in the NFL.
I want to show you how they wound up in this situation. That's Travis Henry right there. He moves to block Tony Brackens, and he doesn't really get a chance to stone him. He misses Brackens right there. He misses him, and that doesn't allow Rob Johnson an opportunity to miss Slaughter. He does one, but he can't miss two.
And that's the one thing quarterbacks are afraid of with rookie running backs is blitz protection. 3rd and a mile. Johnson dumps it to Henry, and he lost his footing. Then his gang tackled at the 36.
He about lost his life. 6 guys that hit him. I'll tell you what, in this league, it's tough to play quarterback when you can't even hit your first read, Joe.
When you don't have time.
I tell you,
yeah,
you don't have time to look at your first read.
Brian Moorman comes on, the second best average in the National Football